This is the last news video of the year. Don't worry, I didn't do the pause, but yeah, this is going to be the news video for December 2024, so we're going to continue doing news videos, especially across 2025 and especially 2026. Let's keep right on going.
Welcome, the Gamer Man's Lounge. Awaken to play.
Hopefully things are going well for you guys. As for me, welcome to the Gamer Man's Lounge, Awaken to Play, and today, news video for December 2024, and how my news videos work is that they happen monthly. There could be a second upload in the month, and there could be individual news stories covered as news shorts on vertical video short form content places like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and whatnot. And how does it work when it comes to my HD news videos is that I cover news story from weeks past leading up to now. And yeah, that's the flow of gaming news in today's day and age. It is what it is. But let's get right on. Oh yeah, first story. Sincerest of apologies because I forgot the final lines that I was about to say. But hey, let's get right on going to the first news story. It is a Windows gaming handheld that's going to be from the 1X company. It's going to be called the 1X Fly F1 Pro. My sincerest of apologies. Screen is going to be the 7-inch Full HD 144Hz screen. The CPU is going to be an AMD Ryzen AI HX 365. Or you can go up to a Ryzen AI HX 370. However, the GPU is going to be a iGPU. That's going to be an AMD Radeon 890M. Now, the RAM's going to be LPDDR5X, 32 gigabytes or 64 gigabytes, and the storage options will be a Gen 4 NVMe SSD, depending on if you want 1 terabytes of storage, 2 terabytes of storage, or even 4 terabytes of storage. Now, in terms of other ports, there will be 2 USB-C 4 ports, 1 USB A3, a 3.5mm audio jack, a micro SD 4.0 card slot. Now, the operating system, of course, is going to be Windows 11. The price will be going from $1,219 to $1,899.99 MSRP. Now, keep in mind, there probably was a temporary pre-sale discount that will decrease the price. You missed out on that, by the way. Just be sure to check the source links in the description to see if there's still a chance. Probably not a chance. But it is expected to start shipping from the end of November, which means it's going to be shipping for the early adopters and those who pre-ordered throughout December. However, if you want my honest opinion here, if you want it available now, or you want to pick a shipping provider that's going to deliver to your house, depending on where you live, like say, let's just say Amazon Prime shipping, okay? Amazon people will deliver to your door, okay? So, when it comes to that, I would be expecting Amazon Prime listings to show up more likely than ever around the end of spring and the beginning of summer. Depending on how things work, you have to keep in mind, you have to stop and think. We have to appeal to the early adopters. Hey, first come, first serve, that's fair enough. Okay, I will go ahead and say that. On to the next news story. We have Tetris the Grandmaster. This is the sub-series by Arika that is known to challenge Tetris players, and it is the toughest Tetris to conquer, whether it's Tetris Grandmaster 1, the Absolute Grandmaster 2, Tetris Grandmaster 3. That has never been released via Arcade Archives yet. But now we have Tetris Grandmaster 4 Absolute Eye. That is the official title. It is confirmed at the Tetris Grandmaster official Twitter page. It is going to have 5 game modes as what it looks. It is confirmed for PC via Steam, and Arika will once again be handling the game like every Tetris Grandmaster title. The game will be an offline game only, and it is expected to release by the end of March of 2025. And like I said, it's confirmed at like the official Twitter page for Tetris Grandmaster. This is exciting, so let's see who's going to be rising as the Tetris Grandmaster in this wonderful 4th installment. It's about to go ham, and it's about to go crazy. Okay? Because Tetris Grandmaster games become really, really tough and chaotic Tetris games to conquer. They're out there to test to see if you are the Tetris Grandmaster. Okay? Something to keep in mind about. Now, on to the next news story where Ninja Gaiden is back. That's right, Ninja Gaiden is back because we got Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound. It's coming to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox, Switch, and PC via Steam. It's going to be releasing on summer 2025. It's a collaboration project between Koei Tecmo, Dotemu, and the Game Kitchen. It's going to be developed by the Game Kitchen, who is known for Blasphemous, and it will be a classic 2D platformer action title. The story is going to center around Kenji Mozu, who must protect the Hayabusa village while Hayabusa is away in America honoring his father's will. So the very minute that Hayabusa just goes to America running on an errand or honoring his father's will, something ends up coming up and Kenji Mozu has to take over. Oh, my apologies. Kenji Mozu, or yeah, I think I pronounced it right. But no, seriously, I think Hayabusa is going to be rage-bound when he comes home and finds out about this. Yikes. But don't worry, it's going to be a 2D classic platformer action title similar to the NES games. So, yes, this is going to be a good time guaranteed. It's going to be nostalgic at the same time. Trust me, I've seen gameplay footage of Blasphemous. I've heard a lot of good things about Blasphemous. Blasphemous can get pretty brutal in terms of basically how you cut enemies down. That's one example. And yeah, so don't worry. It's basically in good hands, okay? So they made Blasphemous. And Blasphemous, I've seen the sheer brutality that goes on in Blasphemous. Trust me. I haven't played it, but I've seen gameplay footage of it. So, yeah, this is definitely the case. Alright. However, let's keep right on going to a... how do I go? Oh, you know what? How about a video game recommendation?
The Lounge is going to recommend you a game, and you should check out Quake 2. This FPS sequel became a huge influence for its single-player and multiplayer. The best place to start is the Night Dive 2023 remaster. This remaster is multi-platform on PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and on PC. It has the main game, 2 expansions, an extra expansion called Call of the Machine, and the Quake 2 64 campaign. This remaster also gets back its rock and roll soundtrack, and for multiplayer, you can cooperate in the campaigns with your friends. Also, you can go head-to-head and deathmatch with your friends cross-platforms or offline with AI opponents. Quake 2 is a great game, and the 2023 remaster is the best place to start.
Now let's keep going where we have Virtua Fighter also coming back because, yes, the Virtua Fighter series got its Virtua Fighter Direct presentation by Sega, and this presentation celebrates the series' 30th anniversary. Now, the new title was continued to be teased, but yet to be revealed. So it's still being teased. We didn't get any reveal. There's a new Virtua Fighter title in the works, so possibly Virtua Fighter 6. It's the new installment in the Virtua Fighter franchise after a long time. However, until then, we have Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown getting a 2.0 update, but it's getting a PC Actually, it's getting a PC installment that's going to be renamed Virtua Fighter 5 Revo, which is coming to Steam on January 28, 2025, and it's going to be based on the 2.0 version of Ultimate Showdown. However, Virtua Fighter 5 Revo will be priced at $20, but there's a pre-order discount that is nerfing the price down to $16. Now, the Virtua Fighter 30th anniversary merchandise, such as t-shirts and phone cases, are coming soon to Amazon, or could be out now already, but no, right now, the only thing I got in there is coming soon to Amazon. Also, Limited Run Games is going to be working on a physical collector's edition for Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. But for the Xbox gamers, there's going to be a Limited Run Games collector's edition for Virtua Fighter 2, which was released on Xbox, which is forwards compatible on Xbox One and forwards compatible on Xbox Series. So, something to keep in mind about. So, lots of crazy stuff that's going to be coming soon. And, yeah, the 30th anniversary, that's all it took to get a new installment of Virtua Fighter. What a shock. And sadly, we got bad news. Now, there's been bad news, but don't worry, I will cover one piece of bad news. And it is Hyperdimension Neptunia's Rebirth Trilogy and Death End Request Code Z getting rejected for Switch. Now, Gematsu got in contact with a representative from Idea Factory International to get a hold of the bad news, and that was when the representative told Gematsu the bad news, that the games were rejected due to them not complying with the Nintendo guidelines. Oh boy. Now, Idea Factory International was unable to release the games digitally and physically on Nintendo Switch. However, the Neptunia Rebirth games are going to be available on PC via Steam and Good Old Games. However, Death End Request Code Z will still release on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 in 2025. Though I don't know about PlayStation since Sony is censor happy, but this is a shocking and also brutally disappointing discovery. That it is shocking that Nintendo is going way more strict than ever. And out of all games, the Neptunia Rebirth games? Come on, are you serious? Nintendo, what is Nintendo thinking? What's going on with them? I really have a bad feeling about something, and this is not looking good, but this is a case of the excessive censorship of games getting worse, and once again, it's happening around the world. It's happening regardless of a game's age rating. It's not looking good. Source links in the description, as that's it for the news video. However, I will go ahead and say that the New Year's special is done with and taken care of. I am going to be worrying about 2025 more than ever now that I got stuff out of the way from left and right. However, I also do want to also go ahead and say things are not looking very pretty as we end off 2024. As a matter of fact, I did had some bigger plans for the New Year special, but there was 2 events that happened at like the final 2 weeks of November. So there was a weird happening that happened on the week before Thanksgiving. Okay. And I was like, okay. And then there was something that happened during Thanksgiving Day where somebody wanted to end things off with a bang. As a matter of fact, fireworks were involved. Somebody wanted to have a huge, wild fireworks show. And that kind of showed, okay, I need to play things safe throughout December 2024. And that led to me nerfing the New Year special down to the way that it is. It is wild. There is still a New Year special, so it is what it is. Like I said, source links in the description in terms of the news story. That's all, and I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.